Hey y'all, it's Roxy and I'm back with another video. This video is a juicy story time too. Y'all, I gotta say y'all what happened to me in the summertime when I was like 13 years old. Now, I know y'all probably like 13, come on now. No, really, this was so crazy. This story was so crazy. Okay, so summer, I was 13, so let's say, I don't know when it was, but let's just say it was in the early 2000s, 2002, maybe 2001. I don't know, but we went to the Great Wolf Lodge. I don't want to get them mixed up because one of them is better than the other. We went to the best one, all I want to say is, and I went with my dad's side of the family, so I barely knew them. The people that I knew the most was my auntie, her two older daughters, which was in their late 20s, 30s, and then my other cousin who went with me, she went too, and she was the same age as me, a little bit older, like 1 or 2 years older. But yeah, those was the people I really knew. But the rest of the family, they knew me, they knew who I was, but I didn't know who they was, you know, because I never was around them. That was cool though, they was cool. But let's get into it. So I was there and I was feeling like kind of alone because everybody was clicking up with their favorite cousins or whatever. And the cousin that was there with me, not my auntie daughters, but my other cousin who is my dad, brother, daughter, she went. So let's just name her K. Let's just name her KK, okay? So KK went and KK was with us and I didn't really click with her. Like certain things we clicked and did together, but like when I think about this trip, she was like not around. She was running around, probably being with the other cousins who she thought were cooler, prettier, whatever. Anywho, yeah, I'm getting mad all over again. My auntie, she was cool, you know, but she didn't do everything the kids did. She more so was like, let me drink my wine, sit back, be pretty, blah, blah, blah. Bougie ass family, I promise. But, you know, it's cool. Because I kind of liked the bougie side of them. Because I never was, like, around no super bougie, like, drink with the hand. Anywho, Great Wolf Lodge, if you don't know, you can have a real nice condo to a cabin. We had the real nice condo, penthouse or whatever. It had like downstairs had like 4 master rooms and regular rooms with beds and jacuzzis in the room. We had a room upstairs and I was sharing the room with KK, and it was one bed on one side, one bed on the other side by the window. So we slept in there. I sleep like I was back and forth from the couch, futon to a bed because it was so many people. Like it was like, I kid you not, it was like probably like 60 of us sharing 2 penthouses. So it really was, it was like 60 of us sharing like 2 penthouses. So it really wasn't even enough beds for me to sleep in because I was going back and forth between the futon and the bed. And I remember, from what I remember, I was on the futon like the whole trip. So futon is a couch that's fold up and go into the couch. You could take the cushions off and pull out the bed. Yeah, that hard ass bed. And I was getting sick out there too because my mama wasn't around, so she wasn't there to tell me, girl, you gotta make sure you dry your hair. I had to fend for myself, and I was out there for a long time, y'all. It was like a long time for me to be away from home. It was like 2 weeks we was out there, yeah. But needless to say, I did pay for that trip, so I should have had a bed the whole time. Anywho, they just thought the kids could sleep. Y'all could sleep wherever, you know how they do, kids, you know. But anywho, back to this. So KK, she wasn't really with me throughout the whole trip, and it was kind of messed up because it's like, okay, who am I gonna be with? Fuck it, you know, I'll be by myself. And Great Wolf Lodge, if you don't know, it's like they got so many water parks. It's a water park place. So they got water parks in the inside, water parks on the outside, and it's different sections. So we in this section, we got our own individual water park. We got an indoor and an outdoor water park. We can go into the section over there, water parks and too. So they got indoors and outdoor water parks too, and every single one of them are different. So I'm just water park hopping, you know, having a good time. And there's so many of my cousins, so every now and then, you know, you'll bump into them like, hey, I'm finna get on this, you know. So let me get into this though. I didn't have nobody was there. Like most of the time I was by myself. One time my auntie, she was like, I've been looking for you. With a drink in her hand. Somebody, she been looking for me. I've been looking for you. Where you been at, girl? I'm like, you know, she called me a fish because I was underwater. I was underwater, like swimming like a mermaid, and I had these goggles. Nobody could stop me. I had these goggles that cover my nose and my eyes because I can't see underwater. Let me know. Put in the comments below if y'all know how to look underwater without the goggles, because I can't do without the goggles. I don't know how them people do it. People just be under the water. So one of the times when I was water park hopping, I went to this water park and I see KK there. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, you know? And she just like, hey, girl, I'm finna go get on this water slide over here. Now, let me remind you, it's all kinds of water slides. Ones you can just get on with your body like this, single body slides. It's the tube water slides. I was only messing with the tube water slides. The ones you go get your little bubble tube, the double bubble tube or the single bubble tube. I was doing the single because I was by myself. I was getting on that and getting on them type of slides. The ones where you can like, kind of like sometimes not flip over, you know. But I never flipped over in my tube. Only time I flipped over was this one time when somebody fat was in the back. I was on the single tube slides. The little circle tube thingy, sitting my butt on there, wee, you know. But she like, I'm getting on that slide, and you know, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get on it too. And then I look, and I'm like, oh, wait, I don't do those slides. It was the slides that's closed in, you know, the type of slides that I would get on with a tube, but it was way smaller, and it was the type of slide that you can't use a tube for, and you have to go down the slide like this. Like you gotta have your hands to the side. Y'all know if y'all been to a water park. It was a single slide, and I'm like, I don't get on those. And she like, come on, girl, it's so scary. Get on no. I'm like, I don't fuck with those because I could hit my head. I kept telling her, I could hit my head. It happened to me before, okay? So I'm like, no, I'm gonna hurt myself, you know? I don't want to. I don't want to get on those slides. Because the way they construct these slides, they're not really thinking. They just want to make it fun. But when you in the motherfuckers, all kinds of shit they don't even know be happening. Like, so I'm like, I suck it up. I'm like, I'm scared. I'm finna get on it though. Because, you know, I wasn't hanging around nobody. So I'm like, she gonna leave me if I don't get on the slide. And she left me anyway. So I shouldn't have even got on there. But she goes first. Wee-oo, you know, she waiting at the bottom. And I'm like, I get in. He like, stay to the side. Keep your hands to the side at all times. I did what he told me to do. Maybe I had too much weight and my velocity was spinning me all around that motherfucker. But never again will I get on a slide like that. And I don't recommend it for none of y'all or y'all kids either. Because I got on that slide, y'all. And within 5 seconds, yeah, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. My head banged against the, I know my butt, like, my head banged against this tubular single slide like 3 to 4 times, like boom, boom, boom. And I was knocked out, y'all. It was fucked up. I was still conscious, but I couldn't do nothing. It was the type of conscience, it was just like, so I'm damn near, the slide only like 10 seconds in. I still got a whole bunch more lumps and bumps to do. Trust me, them lumps and bumps, I was not screaming for excitement. I was in there dying. And I damn near was like fighting for my life, trying not to drown. Because you know they don't put a lot of water in there. But my body was turning backwards and stuff. So my mouth was like... Y'all know like that Medea movie when she pushed him into the tub when he was in a wheelchair and he was blowing bubbles. That's what I was like damn near doing, because I was conscious but I couldn't move. Like I was knocked out, and it's so crazy. So the slide's over with. I'm knocked out, unconscious, can't move. The lifeguard panicked when I get to the end of the slide, because you know at the end of the slide it'd be like one last rush of water coming down, waterfall coming down, so you could get your hair all messed up. But it was that, and then all they seen was a body just laying there like lifeless. And they was like, oh my God, oh my God. And KK was sitting there too, like looking all crazy. The lifeguard like, oh my God, come here, are you okay? You picked me up out the water. I'm not conscious. They like, what's wrong? You know, trying to get me conscious. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. They like, no, what happened? I'm like, I'm okay. I didn't want to be bothered. I was still dizzy. I remember this like yesterday. I was dizzy talking to the lifeguard. I see KK. She like, oh, she must be okay. Goes to the next thing. I tell you, I walk away from that lifeguard still dizzy, not walking right. It's a lot of people looking at me crazy, but nobody helped. Nobody helped. But at the same time, the lifeguard did help. I didn't want help. It kind of was like embarrassing for me, because I get on the slide and I get off the slide knocked out and unconscious and walking dizzy and stuff like that. So I'm walking all dizzy and stuff like that, and I'm trying to find my way back to our lodge, our cabin, or I'm trying to find our way back to our cabin. So I'm just holding my head like this, running into walls like this. I finally get to our condo. It's barely nobody in there, but I think my auntie was in there. I don't remember who was in there. But whoever was in there was like, what's wrong with you? It was hardly nobody in there, so I feel like it was one of my cousins that I didn't really know like that. She's like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? I'm like, that water slide, I told her I didn't want to get on that water slide. I just started rumbling. When I got my conscious, when I was able to talk and when I got myself together, I was like, I told her I didn't want to get on that water slide. I get on that water slide. It knocked me out. I was unconscious. My head out. And needless to say, like, I forgot to tell y'all that water was going in my mouth and my nose. So I was like choking too, you know, congested with water. So I got real sick over the next few days and my head was messed up. I did not get on no more slides like that. I barely got on the slides I was getting on. I was just over it, you know. And we had like probably like 5 more days to go in this trip, and the rest of the trip I just was like, you know what, I'm not rocking with anybody here, you know, because ain't nobody like taking care of me. And at that moment I was homesick. I'm like, I miss my mama, I miss my brothers or whatever, my dad, somebody who can care about me and actually be like, oh shoot, all right, let me check you out, let me make you some tea, baby, let me do this. No, I was in that condo fending for myself. I went in the room, laid down, wrapped up, you know, and everybody just out doing their own thing, outside barbecuing, outside running and playing and at the different water parks, and I'm just in the, you know, wrapped up. So when people start coming back to the lodge and realize that I'm in there wrapped up, they're like, what's wrong with her? Now they want to act concerned when they're not having fun. That's when they wanted to act all concerned about the girl. But I was all right. I did for myself. I never again went on a trip like that. But needless to say, I got knocked the out. y'all, I got knocked out from a water slide. So y'all be careful of them slides. If I can, I'm gonna put a picture of the type of slides I'm talking about. Y'all probably know. Like, I like the open ones. I like the open single slides that y'all don't take tubes and you just go there like this and it just be like, woo, woo. Them dangerous too, those. I seen people fly off them motherfuckers, but them dangerous too. But I like them because I can breathe. I couldn't breathe. I was choking on water. I was unconscious, knocked out. My body was just fumbling in that little thing. And it was just so messed up, y'all. I don't recommend this type of slide for y'all. My camera died, y'all, and I need some more storage. Tell me, y'all, tell me in the comments below, what do y'all do when y'all need storage on y'all phone? Because I promise I do not know. Because I don't want to delete stuff. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching this story time, this dramatic story time. And if y'all want more content from me or want to see what more videos I have for y'all, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I won't disappoint. And if you aren't already, please go follow me on Instagram because your girl is popping. Okay. But no, if y'all want to, go follow me on Instagram, y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.